Still on live, we'll get the Atul Vasan in just a bit and also cut across to the Australian press conference down in Sydney after their fantastic innings and 68-run win over India, taking an unassailable 2-0 lead in the series. Arun, what do you make of Mahendra Singh Dhoni's words at the press conference? Arun, can you hear me?
Well, listen, he's a bit battered and bruised because, you were expected to come out here and win. You were expected to come out here and win. You were the favorites, the pre-series favorites. And it just happened that, you don't expect him to say anything different. He's got to stand up for his coach. He's got to stand up for his team. He's got to stand up for his own abilities. And yes, there will be tough times, as he says, and there will be good ones, and you can't expect the good ones to last forever. So we're going to take heart from that and go back and hit them hard, hit them strong, and we know we can do it. So that's basically the crux of his interview. But he has made a few points that, listen, the batting is letting us down. We're not converting starts or 50s and 60s, more than just starts. Those should be converted into real big ones. And the bowling has not been consistent enough for him to set the field to be able to attack from one side of the wicket, which the Australians have done so magnificently. So there are areas where you've got to play catch up to the Australians. And at the moment, I think the Australians are playing quite the better cricket. In fact, way past the Indians. So Indians have to play not only to potential, but they've got to play better than their potential if they want to win this.
Well, not just that, let's just quickly pick up some of the men who've disappointed in this series so far from the Indian side, and they're all batsmen, mind you. Leading the pack is the young and talented Virat Kohli, who has failed to seize the moment. Virat Kohli, Atul, 43 runs at an average of 10.75 so far in 4 innings. Highest score of 23.
Young Kohli.
I'm surprised, actually. I thought this was a series for him to really take a step up. He's done everything possible in one-dayers, and he's established himself highest scorer in the one-days in the last year. And this is where he came to the fore with in the emerging tournaments player, where he got a couple of hundreds, and that's how he was inducted in the Indian team. So these are the kind of wickets. But where I saw him today, it was his big opportunity. With the scandal yesterday, he could have had a big score. There was plenty of time. The wicket was good. And he's given away a lovely opportunity to really establish himself. Now he's in a bit of a problem because Rohit Sharma looks set to play in Perth. Then he has to wait his chance. It doesn't make him a bad player. He's not been able to cope. It'll take some extra time for him to mature. But along with other players, I think Indian team is stuck between the devil and the deep blue sea. There's a set belief that we have to bat first abroad to have any semblance of a chance to win. I think that has to be out of the window now, because Dhoni doesn't know whether to go with the bowlers who did not do well in this match but did enough in the first game, or the batsmen who have let down Indian team in 2 innings, in the 4th inning in Melbourne and in the 1st innings there. So who does he go with? If the opportunity arises, if the wicket is fresh, he should go and back his bowlers, I think, and bowl first in Perth if the wicket is fresh.
No, and it's so unfair on Virat Kohli, and it's unfair on Rohit Sharma, because both of them just get 2 tests and they're already judged. But look at a man like VVS Lakshman Arunlal. The last 3 innings he had 5 runs, 71 runs in 4 innings, 66 of them came now, and that too, he failed to read the line after getting to 66 runs.
Neat work behind the stumps, and Mitchell Johnson on a roll. His 3rd wicket this.
Edged and taken, it's carried through to Brad Haddon, and another one goes down for India. It's Mitchell Johnson picking up his 3rd.
Yeah, he got a terrific delivery also.
Roll, drive it. Should say VVS Laxman is on his way.
We just try and re-establish the connection with you, Arun, on Skype. We are having a little bit of audio problems. But Atul, you heard that question, and you expect more from the likes of VVS Lakshman, especially on tracks like the ones we had in Melbourne and in Sydney.
He's already got a 50. I don't think so. We should start putting pressure on Lakshman as yet. He's looking slow on the field. He's always been one of the poor fielders. He's a safe pair of hands in the slip. Probably that is not good enough for him to last longer. We know his history with Australia, in Australia. So I think I'll just back him to the hilt. Even if he doesn't get any runs in Perth, I would still play him in Adelaide. So unnecessary pressure on him might just hamper India's chances. He probably has to move up a notch in the next match, probably bat at number 5 or come back at number 6. You know, wherever he feels like he's got the best chance, because we have seen how well he bats against the lower order when he farms a strike and gets big runs. His love affair with Sydney doesn't last long, but I think he's still saved up his runs for Perth and Adelaide, and the kind of batting he does, he's got class. And not many players in world cricket make batting look so easy when he's on song. So I think there is no question of in the mind of Indian team management about Lakshman's future in this series.
No, not just that. We've got Gautam Gambhir, Mahendra Singh Dhoni also in that list. Gambhir got an 83. Very happy that he got a half century. He would have got a lot of his confidence back, but he should not overcompensate for his fallacy to try and correct one flaw. He should not get and go ahead and make other and create more opportunities for the bowlers to get him out. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he himself has admitted that he needs to deliver with the bat and also lead as a captain. He needs to lead better. Let's listen to what Steve Waugh told Harni Rana in a very exclusive chat soon after India gave up that Sydney test, surrendered that Sydney test to Australia.